Hello. Hello, hello, hello. This is going to be a quick little stream. The last stream of 2025, going into 2026, and I actually have nothing planned for this at all. Just here, mainly because I have streamed something in the past years, like last year and then the year before, so I'm not gonna stream long at all. But I mean, a lot has happened, a lot of models have been made, and I thought, why not just go over the models, mainly because I haven't streamed on Twitch at all, and I didn't stream these models here at all, so it's just mainly for anybody who's rewatching the VOD, I guess. And then it will be on YouTube or whatever. But I'm just gonna go over 4 of them, which I made a little recap here. Let's see if I can load them up real quick, which I should have done before starting. Let's see if it, yeah, I'm not, it should just be, okay, cool. Just keep it like that. So I made a little image here, just four models that I made here. I hope this is not too spicy for Twitch, but starting from the left, I made my OC here, and then Julian was or my OC and Julian were like the first Patreon models as well, and Julian took a long time to make, but I did finish it earlier this year, finally. And, or unless I did stream it, I don't know. I can't remember. Nikkei Bay Radiant Bunny, I think is her name. Her name and outfit name. And then Astra, which just finished yesterday. Could have finished it sooner, but of course there's always something wrong with the renders, and I have to render it again, which is freaking annoying. Yeah, just for the sake of Twitch, I can just open it real quick, kind of just showcase it, because why not? Especially my OC. So let me open up the blend file real quick. But before I open it fully, let me just make sure that it is okay to open it on Twitch. Let me see here. Real quick. Just give it 1 second. 1 second. Alright, cool. I just had to make sure that everything is fine. So here's my OC. My OC, her name is Celeste. The very first one out of like 3, I think, that I want to make. But I haven't started on any of the other ones at all. Only on their emblems here. Or chest emblem, whatever. This thing. And yeah. So there's her. I don't really have a fully fleshed out lore yet at all, but I kind of have her based on a blue star, quote unquote, and still everything here is still like alpha, and what I mean by that is like her outfit and her overall like just look is still being figured out. I'm still figuring it out, but hopefully later down the road I'll be able to fully flesh out the whole thing, whole lore, stuff like that, because right now I just only have like a rough idea what would be cool, I think. And then hopefully by that time I know how to animate too, which would be cool. So I can make a little animated short movie or whatever with this character and the other ones. I just haven't seen much of like space stuff, at least what I'm thinking of, but we'll get there at that point. We'll get there, but it's not till way later though. So there's that one, Celeste. Let's go back to the background or the image. Hopefully this is not too loud. I don't know if you can hear that. So the second one I should probably talk about. I think I did stream it on Twitch, I think, but I don't think I really showed it fully. I can't remember. Is Julian. I did start her in 2024. She was supposed to be the first one, I think, on Patreon, but that didn't happen, obviously. And let me open up the blend file real quick. actually have it on 24 folder. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? B20. I wonder if I turn that off. I think it was this one. Yeah, so it's just a little recap. Just a little recap for the beginning part here. So here's the material view. If it loads, it's gonna take a bit. Any second now. Any second now. So this is how this one turned out. And for this one, I mentioned it before, this is the second time I've ever modeled a car. And the way that I model cars is sculpting, because I can't... Well, first of all, there's two things. Sure, it's based on like a real life car, but the issue is there isn't really blueprints for it. At least when I searched for the car, there's someone that did have like a flat. I don't know. I have it here. I don't think I have it here anymore. It had like a flat view, like a vector. I don't think I have it here. Nope. I don't think it's in either of these. Is it this one? No. So I don't know. I don't know how else to try to make like fictional cars, or like an easier way to do it. So I just sculpt it first and shape the body, and then just retopologize on top of that. So quite proud of how this turned out. It's cool. So it's hopefully I'm not lagging too much. It even has a little bit of an interior. It's not really fleshed out. It's just enough because the camera angle is like facing, you know, like facing this way. So yeah. I wonder if I turn off. Do I have to retrace it? No, I do not. Okay. It's just that dense of a scene. Do I? I can just turn that off for now. And I went through 2 different poses with this one, and then I ended up with this one, with this pose. And then pretty much textures were made in Clip Studio, especially the logo here, and then used the stencil to just put it on the surface. And background is pretty much super simple because I was limited to 3 gigs of VRAM. So a lot of the models at this from here are, hold on, pretty much all of my models I had to like be mindful of the memory usage, because I couldn't put any more detail than that, or than this, because you can see right here the VRAM is 2.9, so I had to like pretty much be under just 3 gigabytes. This is pretty much what I was able to do. And then during this time, it took such a long time to render too. So that's Zuyen. The next one is, I believe, Bay Radiant. Here. Bay Radiant Bunny. Let's go ahead and open that. Let me make sure that it's okay to open because I'm here on Twitch. First, I can remember where I put it. Of course, I'm not gonna remember. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. There it is. So let me just verify real quick. It should be fine. It should be fine. This is also the last time I'll ever stream on Twitch as well. If you didn't see the notification, let me see. Maybe if I put it to random, they wouldn't freak out. You just have to make sure. Oh my gosh, it's clipping. Why is it clipping? Oh my god. It's not aligned. Why is it the body not aligned? Oh, I think it might be this one then. Okay, good thing I hit the window before opening the blend file here. And it's loading. 1 second. Alright, so alright, here we go. It's fine. Everything's covered. It's fine. All these other modelers can stream here without issue. It's whatever. It's my last stream here too, anyways. So here's Bay. What else? What else can I say about it? I really wanted to model the background that's based on the illustration. So you can see the background here, and then this sphere thing that's just floating there. And then what else? Shadow buffer full. That's fine. I have everything off. Let's turn off shadows. And then very basic tiled texture here. I did try to do something more with it, but that was fine because you can't even see it that well anyways, or it's like it's not in frame. So I just used the text basic checker texture, and then pretty much okay, so this kind of got, I don't know, I have a hard time figuring out Blender's curves. I just don't really get it. So this one's a little wonky this year. I tried my best. I tried. So that's Babe. The whole scene setup. The whole lighting here. That's one thing that I kind of wish I can just focus on. I guess in a perfect world, I would only light models instead of actually making them. That would be cool. Or light a scene. So, closer look at Bay. Here, what am I using here? Okay, never mind. I thought I was using someone else's shader. Cool. Very cool. And then I think the last one I'll talk about is, I mean, I just streamed it too. I already went through the whole process like 2-3 days ago anyways. Astra, Christmas themes, and I guess I should talk about the background because I didn't show that originally. So it should be here. Let me just make sure, just to be safe. Gonna let it load for a bit. Okay, it's perfectly fine. Over here. So originally I had a slightly different pose with her arm. She was gonna be like just on the ground, and then I can't remember exactly what it was that I saw. I think I saw something on, I think it was Pinterest, I can't remember, of like this chair-ish, or like this style of chair. And I'm just like, I think that would be cool to put it in a chair. And then I also remembered that I made this chair was for Noel back then, and I decided to repurpose it or reuse it for Astra, and all I did was just scale it here. And then I have a video on how to make that pattern, this pattern here, that I saw on Twitter. If you're interested in that, on Discord. And then this tree was a free to download tree because I was too lazy to oh, I forgot to get rid of the trunk. Too lazy to make it. I would have been late again making this. And then for the lights, all I did was make a basic shape here, which is just the sphere that's stretched a little bit on Z. Put in an array, and then put in a curve that goes around the tree, and then change this to curve and then just attach it to that curve, and then you have that effect. I did the exact same thing for these other spheres, and then I also used an array. It's missing the bow or whatever. I used an array for these little presents here. And then this background texture, I used to use this a lot, but I kind of stopped using it for some reason, and then I just decided to reuse it, and that's pretty much how the background is. There is a video on how to make this here on YouTube. If you type in like a marble texture type of thing, you can find a video on that. And then this here, this was probably another technical, or let me talk, I'll say stuff about this next. But I did stream the process of this one, this little fur thing. Now I noticed that when I did like the custom normals, because I was trying to have like all these middle, I don't know how to explain it, this middle shapes to be like not, like they're there but they're like kind of smooth. I don't know how to explain it. Now for Eve it looks fine. Maybe it could be better. I'm trying to get it for Eve like this. But when I went to render, it didn't look right at all. For cycles, it looked actually not great. It looked bad. So instead of having to remake it, I just put in a modifier, a weighted normal modifier, to get it back to originally how it was with the normals. Now for cycles, this is fine. This looks better than this for cycles. So it's like, hey Crystal, 2026 is gonna be a great year. Yep. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's. I'm just gonna go for like a tiny bit more. But yeah. I'm just doing a little recap. I kind of like acting like it's a video type of thing. Just a little quick recap. And just explaining a little, some small things that I didn't originally streamed. Doing something on a model. So so having this actually looked normal or looked better on cycles, but then when I have the custom normals, this looks better on Eve, so it's like flipped. So it's, I thought that was interesting. I don't know. So yeah. Shoot, I don't know if they have sound. I'm just gonna type it just in case. And that's pretty much it. That's our okay, so when it comes to for this pattern, it was just a pattern that I found on Clip Studio. I forgot what it's called, like their Clippy store, I think. Is that what they call it? And then, now originally on stream, what I did was I exported the UV layout and then I just stamped it in Clip Studio. But the issue with that, you might have noticed on that stream where the seams are. The seams are like here, right? And those patterns, the pattern that I originally stamped in Clip Studio, it was like cut off here. Like where these seams are, and I forgot about that. So instead, I actually made the pattern as a stencil, brought it into Blender and then stamped it here instead. And the way that I did that was I stamped it here first, like on the, using this tab, the texture paints tab, and stamped it here. Now still, that still showed seams where the UV seams are. So I don't know if you can note, I don't think you, kind of. So where the parts where it was cut off here, I kind of just drew lines to connect them. That's what I did on both sides. It's actually asymmetrical, but that's how I did it. Here, it still cuts off there. And then with Ucupaint, I just gave it a lighter color from the red. Put metallic on, and then decrease the roughness, and then put a bump on it. And then that was, and this is the resulting look of it, which I actually like a lot, which is very cool. It's very cool. So that's what happened. I didn't show that part, but that's how I did it. What else? There is miscellaneous stuff that happened in this year. One of the models that I did is being made into a figure. I don't know if I shared that on Twitch at all. If there's anybody watching on Twitch or any VOD watchers. But the model is this one. If I can find it. Where is it? It should be this one, right? Just let it load for a bit. Okay, now it's loaded. Okay, that didn't take too long. There's this model that's being made into a figure. So at the time of making this, I did stream it on Twitch too, and it was kind of a different vibe on Twitch during that time when I made this. But yeah, there's this one, which is cool. I do have a link to it on Discord if you want to see that, like an actual page, if you want to see more info on that. I think that was like really cool. One of the coolest things to happen in this year. What else? I did have to adjust it a little bit, but it's not too... I mean, it's not that different from like the original blend file. I guess some other facts about it. I originally did use ACES 1.2 to render this model. I don't think it's gonna show up, no. It's not gonna show up properly. Made it in ZBrush when I used to use ZBrush. Just a good old mask and move, and then using the zero mesher and then just sculpting whatever. That whole entire work thing is like completely gone. I don't do that anymore. Obviously I do everything in Blender now. Sculpt in Blender, retopologize, and then rig, pose, and then sculpt on top is the new way that I do things now. So, yep. What else? What else? I already talked about Celeste. Celeste was the first Patreon model, which is cool. Shout out to everyone. Thank you to everyone who's a supporter on Patreon, which is crazy. That is insane. What else? What else? Specifically for 3D though. Specifically 3D. What else did... Oh, I can talk about the game characters too. What made you switch from ZBrush to Blender? So I mentioned it before, but it was mainly a challenge, really, to see if I can make a model in Blender. And that model, the very first Blender model, which was January 2024, I can't remember. It was this one, if you didn't know. I guess a challenge, and then it's like, I kind of want to learn Blender more because I guess it's more on Maya though than me not wanting to use ZBrush anymore, because I lost Maya because I was just using it just to render stuff, and then the license expired on Maya, so I was like, oh no, I need a program to render my models, and the only one really is Blender, right? And so this is the very first Blender only model, and this is what pretty much, because when I made this, I actually really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun using Blender only, and then because of that too, I wanted to stick with Blender because it I guess kept it fresh modeling, if that makes sense too. It's because so what really initiated was Maya, me losing Maya, and then having fun making something in Blender, like actually making something, compared to 2020 in December where I tried to use Blender, but I was like, I struggled a bit. Hey Choppus. H. So with this one, if you didn't know, I masked and move. I didn't use a rig at all, and that was super painful. I don't recommend that here in Blender at all, because doing it that way makes it so much more difficult to pose with masking and moving. Unless, right? If you're like sculpting in pose, that could work. But because I guess because I retopologize and all these things are separate meshes, you can't really like, it's not like in ZBrush where you can have multiple things selected and then try to pose. Oops. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I forgot how to... Where's the... Why is it not showing the gizmo? Yeah, it was this one that I masked to move. And then after this, I was like, I have to... I really should learn how to rig. And then now I just do a rig. Basically. What else? What else? What else? I'm sure there's more, but I can't seem to remember. There was also making those game characters for Pseudo's game. Where is it? Where's the other? Where's the first one at? Here it is. Here. I could have. I don't think. Did I stream on Twitch? I can't remember. I should have streamed this on Twitch. I should have. But I didn't. I don't think I did. There's this one. She's a VTuber. I made it in one stream, which was insane. I just reused a body mesh and then I also reused the body mesh for the sweater, I guess. This whole thing was just reusing stuff that I made already just to make it go quick. Speed, yeah. So I just did it in one stream, and it is in his game, but due to, you know, recent stuff that he's dealing with, I hope he can finish his game. But this is one of them here. It's a closer look. I mean, it could be better. I'm not... man, my texture, that's another thing I need to improve on, is texture painting. I suck ass with texture painting. And then the second one... The second one was Monkey Man. Here, now... I mean... I don't know. It looks alright. I didn't have a male body mesh, so I had to... Yeah, I had to sculpt this originally, like the body, and then I didn't know how to really get it to be the same style, question mark, as Pio. Especially he has a, oh wait, where is it? He has like a beard and everything, so I didn't know how to really deal with that, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. Did I just fuck it up? No, I'm changing the... I don't know why it's... Okay, that's weird. This is just the really crappy texture paint on the face. Yep, amazing model. Best model that I've ever done. Monkey. Totally not a certain specific VTuber and creator. Totally not them. Totally not them. So that's how this one turned out. And pretty much, yep. I did learn too that getting in the game, you can't have more than one UV map. It has to be one. I didn't know that. Because I remember originally he put it in. I think all of these have one, right? Yeah. Originally, the textures didn't load, so it has to be one UV map. So I guess, hopefully that's useful info, I guess. Alright, what else? Is there anything else that anything else? Anatomy sculpt? Which one's this one? No, not that one. Pretty much. The Hestia model, that's on hold. The collab with Shoeboy. Let me see if I can open it. Let's see. Where is it? And just show that real quick. Of course. Why aren't you? I think it should be fine. I don't think there's anything. Let me just make sure. Yeah, let me see. So here's the Hestia model. Okay, let me make sure that's covered. So I don't know if Twitch is gonna have a problem with that. I feel like I need to readjust the whole proportions because this one's based on Spongy's drawing, and I feel like the body proportions of what I have. Let me make sure something. Okay. No, it's nothing there. Okay, never mind. It's based on Spongy's drawing. Shout out to Spongy. But I feel like I need to completely readjust it when I can get back to it one of these days. One of these days when I can. Yep. Cool. What else? What else? Is there anything else? The only referenced model that I've done, I think was Scarlet. OC. Big fan of her illustrations, and I've always wanted to model one of her drawings. So So this is, let me just again make sure. Which I don't think, I'm just gonna assume I didn't stream it on Twitch at all. I just don't remember. I keep saying that. So there's this one, how that turned out. I guess the biggest issue for me was the lace pattern. That was pretty hard. I couldn't, or I had to try to remake that. And that's how this one turned out here. So yep, there's that one. So anything else? Anything else? There's Yahari. That's pretty much all I want to recap, really. That's pretty much it. There's probably more, but I just can't at all recall right now. But it's pretty much it here. Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to show. Again, I have zero plans at all. So I don't know if I should just end it here or, because I don't know what to do here. It was just a quick little recap of this year. Because these other models I just cannot really show it because I'm on Twitch too. So for Twitch though, I don't know if you saw the little notification. It's the last stream on Twitch. Just due to the nature of like what I do, it's very difficult to stream on Twitch. Making the models. Since last time, there's kind of a lot of model he made in 2025. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see what else here. I didn't, what about the ones that I didn't get to do? Or let's talk about the Twitch still. Why? So if you didn't know, I got banned from here, Twitch, a while ago. And the issue was I was sculpting Strasbourg. Is that how you say her name? Like the free model. I think it was this one. Where is it? I can show the post one. That should be fine. Like that should be fine. Oh yeah, and then shout out to what's his name? Koshi. Koshi's actually made it printable, which is insane. BAT, is it this one? New model day. I could either work on Morgan, or I should probably work on Morgan. So is this model that originally got me banned, but it wasn't like posed like this, because you know when I make models, when I sculpt them, they're kind of like naked a little bit, right? But they don't have the forbidden details, you know, like on the like the boobs, or like the, you know, I don't know if I came to say that without Twitch having a problem. But she was in T-pose, and the issue was the butt. They had an issue with the butt. because I didn't model this, right? Because I didn't have that modeled. I didn't have this modeled, this part here. And they banned me because of that. Because I only had the skin shader. I don't want to isolate it because I know they're gonna have a problem with it. I just had the skin shader, but there was no detail. No detail. And I still got banned. I put in an appeal, and that got rejected, and I was banned longer than 3 days, which they said you're gonna be banned, or not banned, sorry. I shouldn't say banned. What was the other word for it? Fuck, what was the other word? Or whatever. So it's like, if I can't even stream the beginning part of making a model, then it's just like, it's very difficult to even show anything at all. Because now too, I put those forbidden detail on the model that you may have seen, you know, on YouTube. So it's just like, I just cannot stream on Twitch at all. Like, I can't. And it's just hard to censor it. I don't know how else to censor. I've seen some people put like a cube here, like cubes. But the problem with that is that I have to sometimes isolate the body to either sculpt on it or paint so I can make the clothing, you know. And unlike in ZBrush, where you can put like I used to do this back then. In ZBrush, I would just put in like essentially pasties, basically, just like just to like black paint over the forbidden details, and that would be fine, I guess, because I never had an issue when I used to do that. But you can't really do that in Blender here, because these different modes are a little bit different here. Like the attribute shows the poly paint if you paint on the model, or vertex paint or whatever. But then sometimes I need to see the material, and it's just like I literally can't. I'm kind of surprised you didn't get banned on YouTube when you're sculpting basic model. So YouTube allows nudity, like full-blown nudity, like the full details and everything. They just don't allow it on thumbnails and community posts. That's the only two areas they don't allow it in. But when you're streaming, it's perfectly fine. Is there anything else that I missed here? But on Twitch, the heck, you could do Fazzy Sand maybe? The bum is too powerful. It's kind of weird, but anyway, it's Twitch. It's so easy to mess. Yeah, it's just way too. I don't know. Like basically, I would only be able to stream like the very last part of a model. So let's just say I'm making this model, right? It's basically just streaming this part where I'm just, maybe I'm texture painting this thing or adjusting her hair, and that's it. And then even then, if I'm streaming and I'm like, oh, I see a problem here, I have to isolate and then try to fix it, but I can't. So it just, yeah, it just makes it too difficult. So that's the reason why. Now, maybe never streaming on Twitch might be an exaggeration. Like, I don't know, unless I make family-friendly models, but that's very rare for me to do, because I mainly do, you know, stuff like this. The last time I ever done a very super stylized model was the Squid Miku one. When did I make that one? I can't remember. My bedtime headache started, so it's getting close to sleep time for me. Well, it's not like Twitch is going to be around for too much longer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find that model because I really like how that one turned out, the Miku one. But I can't remember when I made it. Did I make it? Our Splatoon Miku. I did comment on an artist that did something similar, but for Yahari, but they haven't replied, so I'm gonna assume that is a no. So is this one. This one's cool. I like how this one turned out. It's based on Zambi, I think was her name. You can find her on Twitter. The bad press for Amazon is going to catch up with Twitch at some point. Yeah. I don't know, man. Twitch is always on the red too, aren't they? So it's like, I don't know. It's like not too confident on the future of Twitch either too. And Twitch is condoning theft and SA, it's only a matter of time. Oh damn, so cute. Yeah. So it's either well, the thing is, I'm a modeler, right? I'm not like an illustrator, so it's like a few things has to happen, which is if I find an illustrator that drew something really cool, right? First, I have to ask them, and then that's if they either see the message, either they say yes, then I can make something like this again, or if not, then well, I'm just gonna do my usual. And these basically, this is really the only type of models that I can stream here on Twitch, and I just don't really do that. It's hard. It's even harder to get a hold of people, especially on Twitter, because they don't have their email public. Maybe they have their DMs closed, right? Maybe they have their comments closed, so it's just almost impossible to get a hold of someone. Very cute, yes. Oh, this is before I used Ucupaint, so this was all default Blender texture painting. It was so painful. So no Fuzzy-san? I mean, I gotta finish the com, man. I gotta work on it. I have to finish it. Like, I really have to finish the com before starting on something like that. Have you especially like recently, were you able to work on Truck-kun at all? Pseudo? Yeah, I mean, I'm a modeler. That's what I do. Or unless it's for something else, I don't know. Basically, only can contact email. Too much weird people on Twitter. Yeah. Or maybe they have it where you have to have blue checkmark to DM too. So yeah. Like, man, I've seen it twice already where there's a modeler that 3D modeled an illustrator's art, and the illustrator did not like it at all. Not because it looked bad, because they just, it seemed like the modeler didn't ask them first. That was the issue. So that's why I just don't, if I can't get a hold of someone, if they don't respond, then that's a no on my book. And it's just to avoid that. And I've seen it, and it's horrible. When I get back from radiation, people want to chill with me. Okay, I see. Interesting. Yeah, I just don't want to like name names or anything. You just had to. It happened on Twitter. You just really just had to be there or follow those certain artists because it was just so bad. It was so bad. What else? What else? Yeah, earlier we were talking about, I'm just doing a recap. That's basically all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Talking about PO here earlier. So people don't really want to give me time to do my own thing. So I have not been able to really sit down and program. I hope to get some done tomorrow morning before I have to see my mom. I see. Yeah, I was just curious. When I start chemo, things will be easier since it's really just all home stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Hope radiation ends February 4th. I saw you were doing vlogs too. I only was able to watch the first one, I think. The first 3, I think. I haven't kept up with the recent ones. Having brain cancer kind of sucks, the big one. Well, I'm hoping for the best, man. Like, seriously. I'm hoping for the best. But, Yep, there's Pio. Pio, Pio. Pio, Pio. How come you say Pio? Isn't it Pio? I remember. Pio Kinoko. Pio Kinoko. I saw that she was doing some 3D too, which is cool. I think she was making a what looked like a Switch. I remember. I think it was kind of a while back at this point. Like a Switch controller or something. That's really cool. She does from time to time. Yeah, and then there's Monkey Man. I mean, it's something. Yeah, she is. She is. Doing both 2D and 3D, that's insane. You basically can do everything. You have all the power. I swear. Yep, pretty much. What? Monkey? I'm building a new fence generator, but this time in UE. I'm working on all the tools. Nice. Nice. If I can remember, you're working on like the destructible environments or something. Is that part of the fence generator thing? I don't know. I don't know. We are making the next billion-dollar franchise, guys. Truckun out soon. TM. Soon. Very soon. So the models that I didn't get to make, I mean, these are like very super low priority though. But one of them, I think you guys seen me mention it already, was this one. Let me turn off the grid. Oh no, wait. It's out in front. Battle Bunny Misfortune. I really like this a lot, and I think it would be super cool to see it in 3D. This is one of them that I would like to make. Early access coming to Steam near you sometime maybe in 2026. Maybe. Maybe. That's a big maybe. What about the HoloLive thing? Oh, is that still... You still have to do that, or... I think, was it HoloLive Indie or something for your game to be published under that? Question mark? Question mark. Just this one, and then what else? I think that was the only one. Yeah, I think that was the only one that I didn't get to. To make. I really want to make this character here. I've seen it on Twitter. How come, why is it not? This one. Here. I would like to make this character. It's a hard maybe. Frick. And then let's see, what else? What else? I would like to make. I would like to make. It's not like now, it's like later down the line. Just things that I would like to make. I like to make this one. Would be cool. I would like to make. For a second, I forgot I was streaming on Twitch, and I almost dragged in a not so safe image. I always want to do one or make one that was less anime style. Is this one? A little bit less anime style. What's that one? That'd be cool. Hololive Indies are hard made since we're still so far away from the release date. I like her default outfit more. I love black stocking. Yeah. Another. I just saw it on Twitter. I think she's a league character, right? I would like to make. There's another one that's like. I really like this one a lot. Would be cool. Imagine that 3D. How would that look like? I would like to make. Ooh. Another race queen? Maybe? I mean, well, when I say that, I mean like, for like anime style, it's just like a pointed nose, right? But like, I just mean like, there's like a little bit more on the face, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or am I dumb? Should I just give up? Something that's like a little bit different than just like, you know, the usual. Like the usual, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Get me? So there's this one, that would be cool. Another car to make. What else? What else? What else? Who else? Still so much to do with the map right now. Ooh, don't worry, I understood you, I see. Yeah. I'm kind of just scrolling through here. I just have a lot of stuff saved. I mean, yeah. Oh, this one would be cool. Imagine this one, 3D. This one. I would like to make that one. Another Azur Lane character, I believe. What else? What else? What else? What else? Who else? I already did that one. Strasbourg. Who else? Is that Grok? Maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know her name. I just saw it on Twitter and now I'm just like, I'm gonna download it. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? There was one. There was another one. Where I think I have it here. I think I showed this one before. I would like to make this one. Make her. Is it Luno? Is her name? And pretty much, yeah, I don't know what else. Let me try to have them together if I can. These are the ones that have my eye, which would be cool to see in 3D. Let me just do this real quick. Just do this real quick. It's right here. I don't know about this one. Looks great. You talk about this one. Wow. Okay. But I'm going to make the sleeps now. Hope tomorrow I can do some programming. Alrighty, dude. I'm probably gonna end this soon, anyways. Too. Happy New Year's. Hope. Really hoping things will get better. What you're dealing with for 2026. And I'll see you later, man. Happy New Year's. Sleep well. Good night. Let me put in my emote. Happy New Year. Still got like an hour, I guess, for me. Oh. This one. And this one. Here. Yeah. These ones have my eye. Now, this one could be a Patreon one. This one can be a Patreon one. This one could be a Patreon one. Maybe this one can as well. But these ones would be referenced though. If I were to make them. But yeah. You guys have any? Well, I mean, I still have to put in the suggestions from what others have put in the model suggestions channel. So there's also them too. When I make a poll on Patreon or whatever. But yeah. Pretty much. But still, I'm still in the past. Here, I'm still in 2025. I don't know what else to do. What should I do? Any questions, comments, concerns? Well, I just saw Pseudo's message on Twitch. Oops. Yeah, these are later down the line though. Just to clarify though. What should I do? What should I do? Because I was so tired. And I was just gonna post a little recap, which I should post it right now, to be honest. I'll post it after, whatever. And I didn't really plan anything at all, because I was just gonna lay down. Let's see. Is this the latest one? I think so. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do want to make... Oh, I freaking removed... I should have saved it, honestly, dang it. There's an artist that I like a lot. And I kind of want to model one of her art. If it shows up, can you show up? Here. How come it's not... Okay, never mind. I can't open it. Oh well. I can't open it. Like, I thought you could click and drag, which was working, but now it's not working. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Shit, that was loud. Guess I can just I mean, I pretty much have modeled all the stuff that's necessary. It's just getting into Unity. This thing. I'm just gonna work on it a little bit, and then I'll just call it. But BRB real quick though. Is that spongy? It's spongy? Oh my god. Happy New Year, dude. Happy New Year. It's 1 a.m. right for you? So you're from the future. I'm still in the past. 2025 still. Happy New Year. Of course the pivot's all messed up. Okay, I'm still... Okay, that's not what I want. No. Make it a little bit bigger. Should make this green. And then it takes them at least 10 years to respawn. I'm gonna have this the same material. Wait, maybe we should put one here. And then let's see if we can figure out the outline real quick. Taking so long. What up, Spongy? How was your day? Your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day so far? Wait, let me view it. Earlier I was on the roof again and it was raining, trying to figure out where the freak this damn leak is, and it's still leaking, so still dealing with that. No, if this is... How would someone go about UVing this? In the middle, maybe? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just split it in half, whatever. Pretty good so far. Can't wait for all this stuff waiting to happen this year. How about you? Also, thanks for another year of not banning me. And for all the 3D help you've been. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone for being here. For watching my stuff. Hope you guys have a wonderful start of 2026, and I hope it'll be a better year too for everyone. What if I put solidify? Would it? I see that there's an outline here. And how should I do that? Yep. Lots more to come. Lots more. BRB, I'm gonna grab another drink. Alright. Sure thing. I'm just gonna go live until 11:59 basically. Until midnight here. And then I'll stream again. Probably on Friday. Hopefully by Friday I'll have this, even though I said it before, but it's just that some stuff came up, slowed me down. Get this into a VR, or get this into a V2 program. How long are you gonna be? Oh, I already said that. What time is it for you? It's 11:07 p.m. December 31st, 2025. Okay. So I'm thinking, if I were to change this to chip thing, do I have the pivots in? Hold on, let me try to align this if I can. Oh my gosh, I'll have to be in. Okay, so if I have it on cursor, okay, I don't know how do I still, this is aligned, so it's on the z-axis. How do I change it to z? I don't think that's right either. Hold on. Change it to vertex. Why is it not lining up? I don't know how to do this. I need it to be lined up. Okay. So theoretically, if I delete this one, it is not lining up. Once I do this, how do I make it line up? What? Fine, let me just do it manually then. Edge. Is there edge center? There is. Should be edge center. Wait. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I don't know. I don't know everything in Blender. There. Just line it up, and now we're symmetrical. Let's try to do this. I meant to put orthographic. This edge here. This outline. This here. Let's see. Okay, of course. Forgot to project it. You're back with wine. Nice. Nice. Why aren't you? Okay. I just have water for my celebratory drink, I guess. Just good old water. Spongy dude, come on. Damn water? What's wrong with water? You don't like water? I've never heard that name in years. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. Not even fancy water, like sparkling. No, it's just water from the rain, basically. What the freak is this? You're too old for alcohol. I guess. I mean, the only thing I have was sake from making the ramen. It's the only alcohol thing I have. Does that count? It's still a little off, actually. I'll drink it later. I'll do it later. It's like down a bit. Oh, whoops. You'll drink until next year? I'll drink next year. Yep. I know, I suck. I'm lame. You even said it yourself, I'm lame. I know. Next year I'll be even more lame. That's my New Year's resolution. Suck even more. No, you guys are cool. I'm lame. Okay, well, this shit ain't lining up. What's happening here? Are you ready to apologize in blocks? No, I'm trying to line up the symmetry. And I'm just putting an edge on it. This thing here. This stain needs to go all the way up. To my letters. Cool. I went in and finally got a brush for his beard. So I went in and did that. Still need to fill this part in. And then his scar. Turns out that like before when I tried to put the alpha, it just broke everything. Like the textures for some reason. And I just had to redo it. Which was not great. But I just have the base color here for the scar, and then yeah, and then pretty much in his coat. Now I'm gonna try to put folds on it, and then see if I can bake those folds so it's not so flat looking. Or trying to make it more interesting. You know what I mean? That's why I don't use Ucupaint. Which one did you use again? Is it the paint system? This one? Yeah, because when I had this was separated, right? And then I'm like, oh, I have to join it just to. Oh, that didn't. Well, I joined it, and then when I tried to put the alpha, it just broke the whole eye texture, and I had to repaint it. The worse topology, the better the folds. Or I could multi-res, put the folds, and then retoe the folds. Could do that. Yeah. That's why I need to get this into But only because, no, I use 3 image textures into 2 color nodes. But only because I don't use the model. I don't use the model inside of Blender. Yeah. What I should do though, this should all be the same material though, or joined. That's what I wanted to do earlier. Say though. I saw that you put some new clothing on your avatar. Looks really good. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the last posts that people put on Discord real quick. Here's Nikki's with the nice render. I think this looks pretty good. I like it. It's really nice. I don't know how to make a single image like that in Ucupaint. Single image. Like baking. And then we've got a render from Akira. It's really cool. It's like a landscape render, snowy, and ice. It's very cool. And then like the neon lines on it. It's very nice. In baking, in Ucupaint real quick. Basically, it's just this gear icon, assuming that you have all your layers here, like you're done painting, whatever. It's this gear. Let me make this bigger. This gear icon, bake all channels, and then you choose how big you want it, and then like change that to GPU. And then press OK and it'll bake. And then this would change a bit here on the layers section, which you can just easily switch back to either layers or a single image, which you can use elsewhere outside of Blender. Hey, Loki. Happy New Year. Because for Ucupaint, if I use normals brush, I don't know how to export the normals layer, because when I bake, all the cool stuff would bake. Really? Really? It should bake. Does the paint system that you use have a bake thing, or are you going through Blender? I don't know where it is. I forgot where it is. It's somewhere around here. Because for this one I did do it. Or no, this is the body. Because with the Ucupaint, because you have if you have multi-res, you can use all this detail as a normal map, and you can do a multi-res normal bake here. So I don't think I thought I did. Oh no, it's right here. So it makes quite the difference. So even if it's low, like really low, it's still there. Yeah, I don't use the paint system, I use regular Blender materials. Oh, okay. I wish I could help. I don't know. I actually never baked with default Blender. I don't know how to. I don't even know where it is. Also, you baked the normal map before the color diffuse map. Hey Centaur. Long time no see. It's been forever. My other mod. Happy New Year, dude. Happy New Year. So you baked normal map before? Oh, I did it after. Because it's just a normal map and not a color channel. Because this one's like at the top, so it's like after. And cycle. 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 Oh, that's where it is. Is it not on Eve? How come it's not on Eve? Bake. Oh, you can do it here too. Bake from multi-res. Okay, well that's assuming you even have. Oh shit, my phone. Oh, it's actually not too bad. Interesting. BRB, grab another drink. Alright. Sure thing. I like what you posted on Instagram. Was it Insta? It was Astro, right? That was the latest one, yeah. Yeah, I posted it everywhere, basically. Yeah, earlier I was just doing a little quick recap. When that loads, that would be great. Real quick. Jeez, freak. Just give me 1 second. Just 1 second. My phone is getting hot. Can anyone tell me if that's too loud? Like, can you hear the fan? I'm just gonna respond some messages here. Real quick. Sorry. Yeah, this is the Astra model. I didn't stream it on Twitch at all, but this is what I've just finished yesterday, I think. Yesterday. Right here. Yeah, I was gonna put like stocking, but like her default outfit, she just has bare leg. So I just had bare legs right here, and then the Eve looks so different from the cycles. It's more like how this looks ish. GG Hari is nice too. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy how this turned out. Yep. This is the last model of this year, 2025. So, yeah. Pretty much. What was I doing? Does this one have an outline? Yes, it does. Yeah, apply that. Hey Galactic, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. It's already New Year's for you, right? I'm still in the past. Happy New Year. Do you know what would make this year even better? How would it make it better? Let me apply shine. Just need to sit there. If I had a blue wrench by my name, well, you see, there's a process. Okay, oh shoot, what? Huh? Why is it not? Oh, that was just a crease. I thought that was a seam. There you go. There's a process, Spongy. 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. It's 11:34 p.m. here, and I am in PST, or Pacific Standard Time. We are viewers from the future. It's 1:34 a.m. for me. There's no process. I'm just like that. What? C time zone. Yeah, you guys are like well into next year already, right? Who's the last one? Is it like Hawaii or something? Are they the last one? Just gonna cut it here. Or are they? No, they should be last, right? Chris kind of cooked for a living in California. Yeah, we're very late here. Let's just go with 2. Surely that's right, right? It's only just American Samoa. The future is now, old man. Dang. The last ones, it's crazy. I'm gonna have to apply this. Not UV any of these. It's crazy. What am I doing, man? Get it together. Get it together. So I've been trying to decipher Jane's rig, but no avail. It's too complicated for me. No. Well. Are you trying to like apply that rig into your avatar? What's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. I think you shared him before. Hold on, what's his name? He goes over all those endless characters. This is how you can make a Zenless style rig or something. Hold on, it's just freaking takes forever to load some streaming. Uh, 2 AM is his name, but not the actual IK. Well, I do have videos that I have saved in my playlist when it comes to making an IK. Do you want me to share them? Maybe that can help. Because I'm gonna have to pull up all those rigging stuff that I've watched to later when I attempt to animate stuff. Where is it? Hold on, I need to pull up my playlist. Let's see. Do you use auto rig, or are you doing default? Or like the manual way? Let's see, where do I have it? Where is it? How to rig everything. There's a very specific yeah, the Jane model he's talking about is the MMD model. I can pull it up real quick. Or no, I'd say go through here. I hope my phone doesn't explode because it's so hot. Okay, it was okay. So there's a guy named Born CG that goes over character rigging, and he goes. I think he goes over the IK, right? Yeah. Potentially this could maybe help. This helped me a lot when even just learning the very basic how to put a rig. There's that one, and then after you watch that one, because the one thing he doesn't go over is the bone orientation. This one, wait, where is it? This is what he's talking about here. This rig here. It's a lot happening. Okay, that's not the right video. What the freak? Hold on. Wait, is that the right video that I just linked? Or is that the bone orientation? Oh, that's, oops, that's, sorry, I was supposed to link this one first. Why are you going to that one? It's this one, right? Equals, it's this one. Yeah, the rigging one, the rigging 101, just watch that one first, and then the bone orientation, watch that one after. See, I updated that. I updated that. The freaking ref command. Did you think it was still outdated? Okay, anyways. I really just want. Wait, let me see. You can go to Unya for tutorial to turn MMD bone to rigify rig. Should take notes of that, Spongy. I really just want from the hip down, you see those two bones facing away each other from the crotch, those. Like, do you know how to insert a bone to do that? Or is it just like more of the weight painting? Oh wait, that's not the ones. It's just singular. Like how I did it last time. Oh no. Damn, he changed projects, but I saw an add-on 4.2 that make it easier to turn the bone to rig, but I haven't tested yet. You're on 3.6. Wow. That's forever ago. Yeah, I know how to edit skeletons. The IK, okay. Well, maybe the video can help. Maybe on how to set up an IK. 3.6 coded though. I like the weight painting in that version. Really? What's even the difference? It's even the same. Can I get away with? You can. Are these ones UV'd? No. Shoe Boy is I think he said he's out of town, I think. He's doing important business meetings last minute. I guess, I don't know. I don't fucking know. New version for some little upgrade in Blender. New version for some little upgrade in Blender, not really worth it for me. I don't. I see. Yeah, I get it. I get that. Yeah, when you like update, it would break the add-ons you use the most and stuff. Pretty much. Just gonna. Actually, hold on. I'm selecting these ones. Okay. Let's see. I have an add-on that groups bones. It's a lifesaver. Select these edges. What are you doing? Can you select both of them? Hello? It's good. It only needs a gradient color, so this should be fine. Actually, so I UV'd. Which stuff haven't I UV'd? Maybe this. Oh no. Is it there? Okay, I'm actually going to... Oops, what? MMD, what? I'm not using MMD for this. I'm actually going to redo this. Let's keep I have an add-on already read that. Do you think the new years need something new, such as the only and best operating, which is Linux? Start a new adventure in the amazing world of Linux. Join this cult today. This stream is sponsored by Galactic. No Galactic, no Linux propaganda on New Year's. Say no to Linux. Don't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna join all of these together. That's what I should have done earlier. Just make sure I UV'd everything. And a belt as well. This sounds like an amazing sponsor ad. The penguin strikes again. I will never use Linux. Never. That's what Big Linux wants you to do. Let's go ahead and apply this. We're gonna pack these in ones. This one, let's apply it. Only reason I would use Linux because of my FL Studio side. Did you make any new tunes, Spongy? Any new musica that you like to share? Or can I hear? I wouldn't? Come on, man. But what if I want to listen to them, man? I just realized I am not joining Linux. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is insane. We got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and... I should join these just for the sake. Being efficient. This and this. Okay, so all of this is joined. And I only need one. Let's go ahead. Get rid of that. Let's see. Well, in 1 year, if Windows 11 update breaks something on my computer, I might crash out and do something about it. 5 more minutes, damn, I went by quick. It's almost here. It's almost here. Judgment. Judgment Day. Fuck, I can't see it. Might not have. Is Windows 11 that bad? Okay, I need to isolate it. Okay. Just decrease this. Unless this should be separate. Happen here. Freak. The freak. Isolate that. I'm just gonna crease the whole thing. Oops. What is this? What is this? Can't even see it. Just gonna disable it for now. Is there a duplicate? Oh no, it's not. One more minute. One more minute. One more minute. So everything should be feed, Willis Intense, and Happy New Year's. It's finally 2026. Finally. Now there's people throwing fireworks. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Happy New Year. Finally. It took forever. I'm getting old. Well, I hope it's just fireworks. So I think I'm gonna overlay some of these. See if I can. What was that option? Frick. Where is that? I can't see it. Can't see it. Where is it? I used it before. Where is it? Where is it? I'll stack. What is this? Just gonna move this over here. Can you actually hear it or no? Oops, what? Purge over knee. That would be horrible. I'll be the first one to go out. Chris is now evolving to future Chris now. Stack this. Just move over here. Wait, what? Huh? Oh my god, did I not UV this? It should be UV. Does this one require... This one requires asymmetry. So let's not stack that one. These two. Fuck. You guys hear that one? Jesus fuck. It's a big ass firework. Should be the same. Let's move this over here. Yeah, that one was really big. This one does not require asymmetry. Apparently I didn't UV it. Cannon. Isn't Japan do like the biggest firework, like singular firework? I wonder how that one sounds like. Freaking loud. Is this one? No. So these two are symmetrical. Oh my god. What is this? Huh? Maybe if I stack these two. They're the same. There they are. This one and then this one. What's your New Year's resolution? I want to animate. Start animating. Just I don't even think about it. Just get better overall, I guess. On both 3D and health wise. What the freak is honking? Yeah, it's crazy out there. So much stuff happening. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. Let me show it. Let me show it. Oh, Shoeboy sent me a DM. It's wished a happy New Year's. Let me see. It's in the welcome channel, right? Yeah, so Koshi 2 hours later, bro. Stop. 7 minutes late, okay? It's not that bad. Yeah, so Koshi did a print of Strasbourg. You can download this model for free of my Gumroad. Hashtag ad. I have a command for her. Or was it free? Oh no, that was the material. Yeah, they're in the process of it. It looks really good. And I think it's freaking amazing and awesome that they're doing that. Yeah, it looks really good. And they mentioned that they are planning to paint, but we'll see if they can. But I really like to. I'd love to see it painted. It would be really cool. This workstation looks like the real deal. Yeah, it does. I don't know nothing about 3D printing, so it's really cool. It's really awesome to see that. Definitely check them out. Do they have socials? Question mark. At least I'm not seeing here. Should probably ask about that later. Yep. What's this one at? It's the arm. I'm gonna stack these ones as well. And these ones, these are all like, maybe I should just stack them. Save space. Go. Yep, some really loud ones. Probably this 4th of July is gonna be crazy. Oops. No, just stack those ones. Stack that one. I'm trying to stack that one. You see my post model? Did you... Was it on Discord? I can't remember which one. Which channel was it? Was it this one? Hello? Was it This one? You talking about? Was it? Looks great. Like, the clothing looks really good though. Where's the crosshairs on this one? I don't see it. If I zoom in, it's not there. Is it there? 67. December 25th. Yep. It's not there. Wow. Missing the halo, missing the crosshairs. It's a halo. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure, whatever you say. Whatever you say. Can I insert? Why is this so large? What the freak? She's gotta hide it. She's a demon with the halo. Lord drop. Damn. It's crazy. Center volume. Why is it not? Right here, dude. I wonder if... What if I use one for these two? I'm gonna have to research this real quick. Yeah, let me research that later. But I think I'm gonna end it here. Thanks everyone for being here. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, everyone. Hopefully it won't be the last Twitch stream, but I mean, it's looking like it might be the last one for a very long time. I just don't, as I mentioned before, it's very difficult to stream on Twitch, due to like what I do. So 2026 LSB tour. Yes. And one of the main reasons why I want to animate is to make a little animated short of Celeste. I guess like a introduction lore, I guess it's how you would say it. But I have to open up the textbook and do a whole bunch of studying, put a lot of effort into learning how to animate here in Blender. Second DLC lore drop. I have worked on the lore. I don't know, I think it's interesting. I don't know. At least to me it is. I don't know. But we'll get there. Still work in progress. And later on to work on the second OC, because it's quite important. That character would be important for the lore of Celeste's universe type of thing. But it's like later on though. What else? Yeah, I did all that recap stuff earlier. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow, Friday. Hopefully tomorrow, Friday, I'll have this. So I'm gonna work on it all day. Later today. Get into the Touhou and stuff like that, etc, etc. Alrighty guys, I'll see you guys again very soon. Make sure to check out the Astra stuff on YouTube, the turntable. I actually put a little bit more effort onto the turntable, if anyone have noticed. Did anyone notice? Did anyone notice? No? Okay. I can actually pull up the... I think it's this one. It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. Just real quick. Did some video editing right here on Blender. It's very painful though. So I have her main outfit, her second outfit, a viewport look with the wireframe, and Eve look, which looks so different from Cycles, which is interesting. And then that's pretty much it, instead of just the standard whatever rotating. Alright guys, good night, happy new year, see you soon, peace, bye. Thank you everyone, again, thank you everyone for being here. Watchers, members, patrons, everything, everyone, all at once, I guess, I don't know. Peace.